Does it seem really Jim?
I think it seems pretty good.
Okay.
I think that's going to be all right. Man, my face is red. What the fuck? What in the hell just happened?
What the hell just happened? Alright.
Just the lighting.
Okay. What was the thing that we used to ask Alexa to play if we didn't want to have copyrighted music on it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe just lo-fi?
I don't know. I think that's copyrighted.
Damn.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we should do the Happy Birthday song by Luke. I mean, that's my favorite song in the world, and I know it's yours, too.
I didn't realize that was your favorite song in the
Oh, it's my
world.
favorite song in the entire world.
Really?
Yeah, it's the birthday song by Luke. Okay, let's see what we got. We got our sauces, we got our wings, got our carrots.
I'm going to get a hair tie. We're just getting started here. Just getting started.
Meow, meow.
I'm going to get a
Hair tie. I got my kitty cat ears on. Kitty cat, kitty cat. Oh, I'll streamline from a different angle.
What?
Oh, you tagged me in it. Okay.
I did.
So I don't need to stream in mine too?
We're ready.
I don't need to stream in mine too?
Nope, we're ready to roll. Do you want to introduce the hot sauces? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
How many are we doing tonight?
We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 8 hot sauces. 8 hot sauces tonight. We have been collecting slowly, just getting stuff when we see fit. So we've got 7 hot sauces. Some of them we found at grocery stores, like just normal small grocery stores, or, well, I guess big chain grocery stores. And then some of them we found at specialty grocery stores. Some of them we ordered. And one of them I made. One of them comes in a dip tray, like ranch dressing, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
I'd like to try it. There's a cat back here. I'm a cat. I'm a cat
I'm
too.
not a cat today.
My beard's nice. I baked our wings because it's easier. And I feel like we need to let the sauces reign. And I'm going to have a carrot.
Let the sauces reign.
Chaos reigns.
All right.
Diana bought an ornament for the Christmas tree that has gritty on it, and it says Chaos reigns. It's fantastic.
All right. So, what do we want to start with?
I want to start with this weird one first.
The weird one.
Might not be weird at all. All right, so let's check it out.
All right.
I'm going to use a spoon for this one. This is Heat Bitchin sauce, or just Bitchin sauce, and it says heat. Bitchin and saucy. Dip, spread, or smother on your favorite savory food. This is the almond dip. Gluten-free, vegan. Oh, okay. So this is a vegan dip. Mm-hmm. On our vegan wings.
That's what it looks like.
Yep. You want to read the ingredients?
Okay. Oh boy. Water, almonds, grapeseed oil, lemon juice, nutritional yeast, rack liquid aminos, habanero, garlic, Tabasco, ghost pepper, spices, and sea salt. So that's this.
That doesn't sound bad. Mm-hmm. That sounds good. And there's other ones too. Yeah. There was like a couple other, and I've been seeing this at the store. So I don't know if this is new or just since hot sauce has been popular, people have been getting this. Yeah, I got a spoon just for this one, and I gave you more flats than I, because I know you like flats.
I got it. Challenging me, and I think I'm gonna get it in my food, and then I'm gonna eat plastic, and it'll be a thing.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
Are you struggling with the plastic?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a knife. 1 second.
It is not just me. It is both of us struggling with plastic.
Oh, okay.
Did you find
all this knife was used was for butter, so I'm tainting our vegan sauce. But we're not vegan, so it's okay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Butter's pretty delicious. I feel like it could only add, really.
I feel like something like this, though, making it vegan is definitely a good idea.
I agree.
Because a lot of people... Oh.
No?
What does that smell like? All right.
Is it still good? Does it smell
Oh,
good?
yeah, it smells good. I'm trying to think. Maybe we should describe what things smell like.
What does it smell like?
I smell habanero. That's what I smell.
I smell a summer sidewalk.
A summer sidewalk. You smell the chalk?
And the sweat and the lemonade stand.
Oh, and you heard me. I gave you more flats because you love them flats.
That's very nice of you.
I'm a nice guy. I want to try it with one of these. I didn't make enough wings for every sauce, but we've got big wings, so, you know.
Yeah.
We're going to double dip on some of these wings.
Bam.
Here we go. All right. So.
Did you already put some on?
No, I
Fast.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay. I'm going to start with this tiny little wing, the tiniest.
The tiniest wing. All right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
I'm going to take this wing apart. I'm not a fan of the skin on it for some reason. And that's weird for me. It's just not. Maybe it's because it's baked.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do crispy skin.
I feel like there's nothing special about this sauce at all.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm just not getting enough of it.
I like it. It tastes like hummus.
Yes, but I feel like then why not just buy hummus?
True. Oh, but I like that.
You do?
It's pretty spicy. Did you get...
Let me get a bigger scoop.
I got a little scoop, and I was like, whatever. And then I got a big scoop, and I'm like, well, that's pretty hot.
Right.
We're starting with...
I'm going to scoop it. There is like a... It's almost like got like this Slim Jim flavor.
Okay.
Do you not taste like the...
Well...
This oh, I do taste the spice though.
Here's the thing.
That hits. Yeah.
I love Slim Jim, so that might be why I like it so much. Texture-wise, it's hummus.
It is hummus.
I mean...
With a Slim Jim flavor.
If somebody gave me that... Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to eat some of it by itself.
Okay.
All right. Now that you say it, there is 100% a ground up Slim Jim flavor. That tastes like hummus with Slim Jims and habaneros in it. And it's got that heat of a ghost pepper. Like, I can tell it's not just habaneros because the habanero flavor isn't so overpowering. Like, with that, I can taste the habaneros, but not enough to where I know that the spice is just coming from those.
I feel like the spice is definitely coming from the ghost pepper.
Yeah, because if the spice was coming from the habaneros, I think they would have to use way more habaneros. It's spicy. It's for sure spicy.
Yes, definitely.
If you want, like, a spicy dip, like, actually, for carrots, this is, like, perfect.
But you have to like Slim Jims, and I don't. So I'm not a fan of this dip at all.
What's weird is it says use as a dip or slather on your favorite savory foods. I say fuck that. Use this on carrots and celery. Use this as a veggie dip. You know, if you're vegan and you don't want to get vegan ranch.
But you want meat taste.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you want to taste that meat? I know you do because you buy Beyond Meat and stuff, right?
So if you want meat taste, like Slim Jim specific, this is the great dip for veggies.
Okay. I'm going to say I like it, but you don't really care for it. Kind of just whatever.
Not a fan. I would not buy this a second time because I do not like Slim Jims.
Okay. I get it. All right. So, yeah.
I mean,
really
you can.
really
I'm not going to stop you from that. You can buy as much of
Oh, I'm going to use this.
Heat Bitchin sauce as you want.
I might take this
Slim Jim
home
sauce.
and see what Brody thinks about this, too.
Yeah.
I think he might like it.
See if he agrees with me about the Slim Jim. You do, too.
Oh, it's weird because I didn't pick it out, and then right when you said it and I started tasting it, I'm like, oh, it does. It tastes exactly like Slim Jim. Not just like beef jerky or something like that. It tastes specifically like a Slim Jim.
Yeah. Slim Jim sauce.
All right. So next, Diana found this sauce. Where'd you find this at?
Gross Out.
Grocery outlet. It's called Watchukiss Smoked Kut, or Watchukiss Kut Smoked. This is the toasted habanero sauce. So they had like 3 different kinds, I think. They had a regular habanero. Then they had another one that I didn't understand. And then they've got this one, which looks, I mean, it's dark. It's almost black. Ingredients are...
This sauce was, I think it was under $2, maybe under $1. It was not an expensive sauce. The bottle is plastic. It does not present as an expensive sauce.
No. But
I am a devotee to the cheapest sauce that I can find.
We gotta try them. We gotta try all the cheapest sauces before we can buy. If we buy an expensive sauce every once in a while, we have to make up for it and buy cheap sauces and give them a chance.
Yeah.
We have to. Yeah. And there's
did
another
laugh
one
at
that
me.
I'm excited about.
You did laugh at me one time about a cheap sauce, but you ended up liking it.
It ended up being my favorite, and I bought another sauce that's in this lineup from that brand that I ended up loving. Was a little bit more expensive, but still a cheap sauce.
Yeah.
So this was, you think this was under what?
I think it was under $2, possibly under $1. It was either $1.79 or 79 cents straight.
They were really cheap,
at grocery outlet.
So
I get cheese on my nose.
Oh no.
I know.
So I thought this was a product of Mexico. It has all this like Mayan, like these Mayan symbols on it. I think it's Mayan. They're like, looks like, what's it called? Like hieroglyphs or something. Like, yeah. 5 ounces. This is the smoked habanero. Let's see. Well, it says habanero chili pepper of Yucatan, but it is a product of El Paso, Texas. Or it's distributed by El Paso, Texas, made in Mexico. Oh, it says right there, made in Mexico. All right, it is a product of Mexico. All right, that gives me hope. Ingredients. Water, first ingredient. Usually the first ingredient is the most abundant.
So it's mostly water.
Yeah.
We're going to have water sauce.
And it does look kind of liquidy.
Wait, wasn't it water here too?
It might be, but you're supposed to do the most abundant ingredient first. Yeah. Maybe that's different
water
for these.
Here. Water and then almonds on Slim Jim sauce here.
Maybe that's how these bigger companies get away with making things so cheap. They really concentrate the flavor and use a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess that. Okay, water, tomato, habanero, onion, salt, coriander, garlic, lime juice, xanthan gum, sodium benzoate, and potassium sorbate, that's preservative, acetic acid.
Acetic acid?
Acetic acid.
You mean like ACETIC?
Yeah.
Not ACID.
Well, that's what it sounds like. Acetic acid? I don't know. Citric acid, smoke flavor. So they didn't actually smoke anything. They used liquid smoke. Okay, well, it looks like it says acetic acid.
They used liquid smoke.
Yeah, I think it says smoke flavoring, but that doesn't mean anything.
You don't think that they charred things?
Well,
are they required to say when they roast something or if it's fresh? Like,
well, so
when you make a sauce, sometimes on Etsy, I'll say if it's a fresh pepper versus a roasted pepper.
Right.
I mean, like, I guess fresh and roasted, like, you can roast a fresh pepper.
Yeah.
I like to specify if nothing's been done to it or if you've done something to it.
I would think they roasted something because liquid smoke and smoke flavoring comes from the liquid inside of a smoker, from what I've read about. Like, so, you know, like they use liquid from smokers to make liquid smoke.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's see, I gotta see if there's an extra thing I gotta take off. Nope. Oh my god, it smells so good. It smells so smoky.
It must be all that liquid smoke. Are we
It smells like liquid smoke.
Wait. Can we do a smell test between this and liquid smoke? Because we have liquid smoke.
All right, hold on. While we're here.
Smell test.
Everybody's going to see my awesome pajamas, too.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Smell test. Liquid smoke.
And I got to bring out a napkin for this because I noticed that we had a hot sauce packet break in our seasoning thing. So we got hot sauce all over everything.
I love Taco Bell hot sauce. I know that probably discredits me completely,
No, I don't
but
think it was-
I save all the packets. I know you can buy it in a bottle. I
Right.
don't want to buy it in a bottle. They give it away.
It wasn't one of those. It was one of the either the Fireman hot sauces or the Yellowbird hot sauces, the packets that we got for free from. I think one of them broke. Okay, so here we have liquid smoke, hickory liquid smoke,
and we have this
right,
hot sauce that has a lot of liquid smoke in it. Let's see the smell test.
Yeah, should we see if we can guess which is which? Like hold it up to each other with our eyes closed.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
I'm smelling.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it up 4 times.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm smelling liquid smoke. Now I think I'm smelling hot sauce. I don't know. Now I'm backwards. Now I'm snorting.
Corey was snorting in his dream last night.
I woke up going.
You did. You didn't wake up. I woke you up. I patted you.
Yeah.
These smell the same.
Okay. Do you want me to do it to you? Do you want to try?
Yes.
All right, close your eyes.
But I can't tell the difference anyway.
I'm gonna hold one up and then you give me your guess.
Okay,
and then
tell me
hold
when.
the other one.
Tell me when it's time to.
All right, count to 3, then sniff.
It's too far away.
Try again. Did you get a good sniff?
I'm just laughing too hard. Let me do it again. Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, next one.
1, 2, 3.
That's the liquid smoke.
All right, you were right. Did I get it right too when I tried it?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Okay.
Slightly
But
stronger.
very much the same.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
You're basically buying bottled liquid smoke here.
So we actually got a built-in.
If you run out and you need a hot sauce that smells like liquid smoke, that's the one.
So this has a built-in flow restrictor.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pour a little bit on my wing. Oh, you know what we should be doing now? Hold on.
Which that
Always,
could change everything.
always,
that could
always.
change it out. That could. I'm excited.
I have such a good feeling about this one.
You do.
I have
really.
such a good feeling
I
about
feel
this.
like after the liquid smoke situation, I have lost confidence in this sauce.
Oh man, I don't know. I've got a
It's
real.
not a night for Diana, that's for sure. Slim Jims and liquid smoke. Here we go.
Well, let's see. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara.
Oh man, awesome. All right.
We love to hear it.
Did you try it already?
I did.
All right, let me try it.
I mean, I would put this on ribs. It's delicious.
This is awesome.
I feel like they just gave us permission to eat straight up liquid smoke. Like, you wouldn't put liquid smoke on a plate and dip into it, would you?
Nope. No. And so a little goes a long way. I guarantee if we tried that liquid smoke straight up, it would blow our fucking taste buds out.
Really?
It's so strong.
Let's do it at the end. I dare you. I double dog dare you. I triple dog dare you.
Oh, man.
Well, we have gold after all.
Oh, I want a little bit more of this.
Andy Smith.
And it's actually hot. I mean, it's not like...
I'll have a little more too. I mean, that's a good sign if we're going back for more. It is really good. Watchukiss Kut smoked. That's the name of this.
Right. Now, so for anybody who wants to know, this stuff is either $1 or $2 at Grocery Outlet. And so if you're in Sacramento, we got this at Grocery Outlet in the East Sac area.
Yeah, it was the one off 65th by the Dollar Tree.
Oh my god. It's so cheap. So we got the smoked one. It's like a purple label. They had a couple.
It's Watchukiss Kut.
Yeah, they had a couple different ones. This is the purple label. This stuff is cheap, and oh my god, is this good. Watchukiss Kut.
It's either $2 or $1. It's like $1.79 or 79 cents.
Yeah.
Something.
I can see why this is in grocery stores, and it is a product of Mexico. And wow, that's a lot of flavor. Like,
it is very flavorful.
This is the smokiest sauce we've had.
Well, and it says smoked on the link.
It does. But I've got smoked chipotle cherry sauce, and it's not as smoky as this from Lucky Dog. It's not nearly as smoky as this. This is like savory. This is. I mean, the nice thing about this is you could use this as a marinade, and it's so cheap. You could buy a few of them and not. You buy like 3 of them, and you like spent $6.
100% you could use this as a marinade. When I eat this, I think of eating delicious ribs.
When I do our next tri-tip, I should do this.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a good idea.
Because we can get more of this.
We have tri-tip.
We can get more of this next trip. We got a tri-tip, and usually I do a play on a...
They have 4 different flavors, too.
Well, we need to try the new ones. With next tasting, we need to try the new Watchukiss, the other Watchukiss. Because this is so good. Like, goddamn.
Is that Doug?
So good.
It's not Doug from Nickelodeon on the label, but I can see why you think that.
It does totally look like Doug.
I can see why you think that.
Yeah, it's the same kind of animation. This, we should have saved this for last. This is so good.
It is
I had a
delicious.
good feeling. All right, next up is mine. I just made this.
Your Verde.
I wanted to keep this in the middle.
Holiday Verde.
So, Holiday Verde, you can get this from us. You can hit up me. You can hit up Diana. You can hit up the RM Works. Etsy. I think it's etsy.com/RMWorks or etsy.com/shop.
It's etsy.com/shop/RMWorks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's capital R, M, capital W, U-R-K-S.
Yeah, Works is with a U. It doesn't really, the capitalization doesn't really matter.
I don't have professional labels yet. I should have some soon. I did, otherwise if you buy it right now, it will come with a custom label. And I did go with red on a green sauce, red wrapping, because it is Christmas time.
Corey's had this planned for a while. It's
yeah.
And I think it turned out good.
This is my new favorite hat. Yeah, this was a plan for a while. We spent a little bit extra money on these bottles because the normal distributor is like out of bottles right now.
Yeah, actually in the hot sauce community, it is an uproar. Like, people are very upset about this, but our usual supplier has them back in stock. So when you do your Reaper sauce that you're planning to do, we will.
Still got all my Reapers.
Bottles,
yeah, we'll have them. All right, so this is Buck Dancer's Classic Verde. That's what I'm calling it. I wanted to make a drive-through taco shop style kind of green sauce. You usually can't get those in bottles. It's a little bit chunkier than those come, but it has that flavor. If you go to, like out here, we have like Carolinas and Alberto's and El Forastero and Beto's. And those places all have green sauces similar to this. I just can never find that. If you buy salsa verde, it does not taste like this. It tastes super weird processed, and this doesn't. So that's what I wanted. Also a lot of that in SoCal.
No, I haven't had the finished product of this because usually when Corey's making sauce, he'll ask me to taste it while he's making it. And so I had it before it went through pasteurization.
Right.
And it was with so he usually does 1 day of cooking and then he pasteurizes and bottles the next day.
Yep.
So I had it at the end of that, but it usually changes some flavor after you refrigerate it, and then when he reboils it, and then also when he pasteurizes it.
So the night that I made it, when it was hot, it tasted very salty and not very bright. The next day, when it was cooled down, still before I pasteurized it, it was way brighter when you tasted it.
Okay.
Now it's been pasteurized and cooled down, and you notice that I did the seal correctly because the seal actually stayed on when I took the cap off. So yay, sealed it correctly. I know that for sure.
Nice job.
This is bright. It has a strong lime flavor, which I really like. Maybe some people won't. I know that... maybe before I get super professional labels made, maybe I'll pull back on the lime a little bit. We'll see what people think.
I don't know. I tend to like a lime-heavy green sauce.
I like a lime-heavy green sauce.
If you've already bought one of these...
You can smell the lime.
Then please let us know how you feel about the level of lime.
Yeah. So this has The main ingredient in this is tomatillos, obviously. Serrano peppers, because they have that classic Verde sauce taste. Also used jalapenos. This has roasted green bell peppers in them. I fire roasted them on the grill. It has white wine vinegar, roasted onion, roasted garlic, and cilantro and lime juice and water. Water. It's always got a little bit of water.
I'm just eating plain chicken.
You can eat plain chicken. You want to go first?
Okay.
Give yourself a little dabble. I'm going to have some mac and cheese.
So, Corey roasting on the grill was actually quite the ordeal because we thought it was broken.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a grill and you think it's broken, there's a good chance that you just are turning it on too fast, is what we found out.
Basically, if you take anything back thinking it's broken, the internet is such a tool. I don't know why more people don't use it, because troubleshooting is so easy. I literally, I was turning it off incorrectly, which I know better than to. I think I just figured it's such a mass-produced kind of thing, it's not going to matter. But I was turning it off wrong, so whatever. All right, let me put some on it.
But we fixed it.
We did. We fixed it 100%.
We fixed the free grill.
Yeah, we fixed that free go.
All right.
Cheers on mine.
Cheers. That is very bright.
It's super bright.
It was very bright. I feel like the heat has gone down.
Oh, yeah.
Since the first time I tasted it. So it's not oppressively hot at all. The sweetness, you're right. So there was a sweetness the first time I tasted it, and it has disappeared a little bit from those roasted onions. And I think that's actually good.
Yeah. Sweetness calmed down a little bit.
That's delicious, though. That's a really good sauce. That is a very good sauce.
For the sauces I made, this is one that I'm using all the time. And I use a lot of pork sauce, you know, and I put the hotter they come on pizza because of the huge pineapple. And, you know, I like pineapple on pizza. I know people don't like that, whatever. I use that pizza. I use the Blue Hot on a lot of stuff, and I'm going to say I'm going to be using this on a lot of stuff.
It's delicious.
This is so good. And what do you think I'm
just going to scoop it up with my finger.
The most pronounced flavor is in that?
Lime.
I think it is. I think it's lime. I taste lime and Serranos.
You know, if you made that a little bit thinner, then you could put it in your beer, like when you were doing the hot lime in your beer.
Well, I could. The thing that I found so far, though, is...
what if you made beer sauce?
Well, I want to do that. I want to do that. The thing that I found so far is that garlic and onions in sauce that goes in your beer does not work.
Okay.
And,
so it really needs to be lime and peppers?
It's got to be lime, peppers, vinegar. All right.
I'm the messiest eater.
It's okay. It's not like anybody's watching us or something.
Corey and I, earlier, we were talking about mullets coming back into fashion, and we were thinking that he should, get a beard mullet and, give himself bangs, and then, so the sides would hang long, but he would have bangs on his beard, bullets. It would be a bullet style,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we've got 3 Dave's sauces coming up. We do have a Dave's Insanity sauce, but learning that was a extract sauce when we bought it, I think I'm still saving that as a dare, or maybe some kind of maybe we can raise some money sometime or something. So we got the Dave's Insanity in our back pocket. I don't think we're ever gonna do the bomb or something like that, but
no.
We do got Dave's Insanity, which is not unlike that, but it apparently tastes good. So we've got 3 of Dave's Gourmet sauces. Got this through Amazon, right? Or through Amazon grocery delivery, right?
It may have been. I'm not exactly sure. I don't recall.
So, which one do you want to do first? We have creamy garlic and pepper, creamy ginger and citrus, and creamy roasted jalapeno.
Ginger and citrus.
Ginger and citrus. All right. This is Dave's Gourmet, creamy, ginger, and citrus. This has non-GMO canola oil, water, carrots.
Wait, that's the first ingredient?
It's the first ingredients. Water, carrots, red jalapeno puree, which is jalapeno salt, and acetic acid. Acetic acid? It's not acidic. How would you say it?
I guess I would say acetic acid, but it sounds like ACIDIC,
But it's
which
not.
is not what that is.
No. It's ACETIC acid. So it has acetic acid.
Acetic acid. I think that's
You know what? I think it is.
Best
You know what I think it is? I think it's acetic acid.
Acetic.
I'm pretty sure it's acetic acid. Everybody's going, this dude is so stupid. He makes hot sauce and he doesn't know that this is acetic acid. Okay, onions, distilled white vinegar, garlic, ginger, salt, gargum, cumin, lime juice from concentrate, citric acid, non-GMO xanthan gum. This is a natural product and may separate, shake before using.
It has separated.
Yeah, I think it has. Okay, and so on these ones I'm going to read this too because they give little ideas. So this says savory peppers, lime, and ginger combined to make one zesty, flavorful hot sauce. Use as a cooking sauce or as a topping on your favorite foods. Enjoy. Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you rock.
But he's not here.
No, Dave's not here. Dave's not here, man. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Who likes Cheech and Chong? All right. Let me smell it. Now, I'm not a huge ginger fan, but it's not the first thing I smell. I don't know. What does that smell like? It smells like citrus to me.
It smells like Play-Doh.
It smells like Play-Doh? Oh, no. Dave, no. It smells a little bit like Play-Doh. Let me shake it a little bit more because this is really thick stuff. And it separates quickly. So I am just going to put a little bit on my wing.
Okay.
Oop, oop, oop. That's a lot.
Alright.
I'm going to dab a little bit off.
I'm gonna smell it again.
This has the consistency.
Okay, it smells a little more citrusy now.
This has the consistency of salad dressing.
It does.
Mm.
Okay, I'm just gonna get a tiny
Ready?
piece here. Okay, yeah.
All right.
It's exactly what it says it is. It's.
Nope.
I mean, it's delicious.
I'm not getting ginger.
Oh no.
I'm not getting ginger. I think the problem is that I think ginger is overpowering, and I'm not getting that. But maybe this is just that this is using ginger correctly, where it is not overpowering. Because this is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about this. I would eat this, and you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I could just see you mixing this with a little extra vinegar and putting it on a salad. Kind of like an oil and vinegar kind of, because this is almost like an oily sauce.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do a little oil and vinegar situation.
That's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm about that.
That is good.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. So this is Dave's Gourmet, creamy, ginger, citrus, and we love it.
And these weren't that expensive, I don't think. I mean, for the size, it's a 8-ounce bottle. I think it.
I
think
don't
it was
really buy
$3.99.
expensive sauces, yeah.
I think these were $3.99, $3.99, $4.99. They weren't that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I think sauces that get into that $9 to $16 range, that's expensive. We've occasionally did those.
Yeah.
I think if it's a small batch hot sauce, that's perfectly fine. I think if it's homemade,
totally,
I charge that. It's perfectly fine. But for a big company...
Yeah, for a big company who has, like, all the, I guess, things in place.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, since it's an 8-ounce bottle, if I saw this for $8 or $9, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big bottle.
Yeah,
you get a lot.
like most bottles are 5 ounces. This is 8 ounces, and I know it wasn't that expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was, we wouldn't have bought 3.
Yeah, and I agree with you about, like, small batch sauces. Like,
yeah.
with Addicted Sauce Company, which we've tried, or any of the hot sauce companies on Etsy.
Hot sauce.
I would say I certainly never mind paying more for something that's made by people
Absolutely.
who love hot sauce. 4 people who love hot sauce. I would love another napkin, please.
Here you go.
Thank
Need more
you.
napkins. I'll have a little bit more carrots and talk for a second, and then dive into the next one. Hope everybody's having a good holiday.
Oh yeah.
I got some ranch on the table. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
There's a hair in our ranch.
Oh.
I got it out.
The table probably is filled with cat butt kisses too.
Yum
Just
cat butt.
Every time she sits down, kissing the table.
It's a tiny cat butt kiss. I have no idea what that is. It's okay. We're flying by the seat of our pants. I don't know what that means. How do you even use that term?
Well,
by the seam of our pants? Is it by the seat of our pants or by the seam of our pants?
Well, I'm not sure which one, so let's consider both of them. So if it's flying by the seam of your pants, does that mean that the threads on your pants are enchanted?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're flying by the seat of your pants, it makes me think that you're in an ejector seat. You're in trouble.
Ooh, okay.
But it doesn't say the pants that you're like flying by the seat you're in. The seat of your pants would be like flying by your butt.
Mm-hmm.
Like your butt has wings. And like when you fly, you're just like in like downward dog. That's your No?
When you say your butt has wings, all I could think of was a butt drinking Red Bull. These are really good carrots.
All right, I want to go into the next one.
Yeah,
I want to go into it.
Which one?
I don't know.
Let's do the creamy jalapeno. I want to save the creamy red pepper for the last of these Dave sauces. Okay, so another Dave sauce. Same thing, big bottle. Creamy roasted jalapeno. This is Dave's Gourmet. This has jalapenos, roasted jalapenos, non-GMO canola oil, water, tomatillos, distilled white vinegar, green onions, wow, salt, garlic, cilantro, non-GMO xanthan gum, citric acid, cumin, gar sugar. Okay, let's see, roasted peppers, tomatillos, and garlic create a deep and slightly smoky hot sauce. Use it as a cooking sauce or as a dip for your favorite chips. Enjoy. Well, we're not. We're using it as we're using it for chicken. Again, if these things are saying, use it for cooking, they better make them inexpensive because when you cook something with one of these sauces, you're going to be using a lot. That's what I think.
True.
Lots of separation on these Dave sauces, right? There. Ooh, that's a lot.
Oh, is it? Let's see. All right. So Dave's creamy roasted jalapeno. Let me get some.
Chicken.
Okay. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I feel like this one is what I expected. It's good. I don't like it as much as the last sauce.
Well.
And honestly, I feel like this sauce kind of wants to be your sauce.
So, yeah, this is... I don't know if mine would have a mass appeal of this. This is very, very mild. Like, right, first of all, the last sauce didn't have much heat. This has even less heat, I think. Almost no heat here. If you were like a chili head or something, I do not think you would think this had any heat at all. And because of that, I want to just taste it on a fork.
Do you think Dave is playing like a cruel practical joke where all of his other sauces are really just not hot at all, and then his insanity sauce just takes it up to the top?
Yeah. Like there's nothing in between. This has no heat. There is, I'm not joking, there is not a single tiny little bit of heat in this. Which is crazy because it does say hot sauce on it. There's no heat. No. Non-existent, not a 1, not a 0.5. There is non-existent heat on this. It is delicious. It tastes like limes and tomatillos.
Do you think that the creaminess negates
it probably
any
does.
spice?
It probably does. I think that might be it. I mean, I would use that. It tastes good. You know, I would like... Maybe if you were making some nachos and you didn't want the guacamole to go bad or something, you just drizzle some of this instead on the top. It kind of has that creamy green flavor that could be, like if you taste it, you could be like, maybe that has avocado in it, but maybe it's just, you know, it's just a creamy green sauce. It's really good. I actually like it. It just...
no, I agree. The thing that you taste the most in the sauce, at least for me, is the lime. Mm-hmm. Just like with your sauce. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's good. So far for the Dave sauces, this comes in second next to the creamy ginger citrus. Let's go to the next one. Now we got creamy garlic red pepper. I'm excited for this. If garlic's in the name, I'm hoping it's going to have a garlic punch. Okay. So, and I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but all these have little different pictures of cartoons. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to see it. But, so there you go. This one, ingredients, red bell pepper puree, non-GMO canola oil, water, red jalapeno pepper puree, tomato paste, distilled vinegar, garlic, cumin, citric acid, non-GMO xanthan gum. All right. Delicious garlic, roasted peppers, and spices blend into an exceptional sauce. Try it as a cooking sauce or as an everyday sauce with your favorite foods.
I have a theory about how this one is going to taste.
Yeah?
I'm curious if you would agree.
Okay, I want to know.
Okay, so 2 of the ingredients I heard were roasted red bell peppers, yes? Mm-hmm. And also tomato paste. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to taste like our favorite tomato soup from Trader Joe's.
It has the right color. Let's do a little taste.
Because we don't just like the tomato soup from Trader Joe's. It's the one, the tomato soup that has the peppers in it. That's the good one.
You might be right. I'm not for sure yet, but you might be right.
I feel like I can detect some spice in there.
Yeah. I smell spice on this one, which is a good thing. Mm-hmm. I'll pour some on my wing. All of these would be good salad dressings.
Actually, they would.
You know, they really would.
Okay.
All right, ready?
That one is too vinegar forward. It tastes like that soup.
Okay, but I like it.
Mm-hmm. It is good.
No, it's a good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So, minuscule. Again, minuscule amount of heat. If I remember correctly, let me see.
That's really good, though.
It's really good. I don't know which one of the Daves has the most heat. They're kind of all right there with it. Definitely the creamy citrus and the creamy garlic and red pepper have more heat than the jalapeno. It's really good. I mean, you know, it tastes good.
Yeah. That is good.
I'm going to mix a little bit of this one.
I like the first one still the best, I think, with the Daves. That ginger one, delicious.
I'm gonna agree.
Mm-hmm.
So now.
This one has the most spice though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they're not spicy.
Spice-wise, I think this one has the most spice. Creamy ginger citrus, second. Creamy roasted jalapeno, third. That being said, none of them are spicy.
No.
You're getting that little bit of like, almost like you're getting tricked into it being spicy. Like you're getting that nose spice. Like you can smell spice, so you're kind of. Sorry, I got hot sauce and chicken in my throat. You're getting that like you're being fooled that it's spicy.
Yes.
I have hot sauce on these fingers. All right. We got two more. I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know what order.
Let's do the one by Stone first.
Let's do the one by Stone.
Mm-hmm.
This, Diana picked this out. We were in the store. So should we try this?
Final, the really nice one, not the little one.
Yeah, not the Smart and Final on Broadway.
Smart and Final Extra.
Which actually I've been going to a lot because for my house it's the store now that Food Source is closed. It's the store that's closest to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of getting to know that place, and they got a lot of good stuff and good prices, just like Food Source. So this is Stone Tangerine Express IPA hot sauce. So Stone is a brewing company, right?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, they do IPAs. Does it say anything about an IPA? Because I could have sworn.
IPA Express. Tangerine Express IPA.
I'm silly.
Nope. And then, no, you're good. Let's see. Created by Stone Brewing in Carlsbad Gourmet. Sorry, I can't speak or read. So Carlsbad Gourmet. Let's see this. Ingredients. Stone Tangerine Express IPA. Then it explains what's in the IPA, which I don't think we need to know because it's barley and the hops and stuff. Tangerine juice, apple cider vinegar, habanero chilies, pineapple juice, distilled vinegar, honey, tangerine zest, salt, pectin, crushed red pepper, black pepper, ginger, coriander seed, and xanthan gum.
That sounds interesting.
This is going to be sweet and tangy. It's got a lot of sweet stuff in it.
I'm curious about whether or not we're going to taste the apple cider vinegar, because you like to use a lot of red wine or white wine vinegar or just sometimes straight up vinegar. But so we're curious about kind of the flavored vinegars. Have you used rice wine vinegar?
We you know what, we tried a little bit in a test batch, I believe, for the a small test batch when we did the hotter they come sauce. And yeah. So
I'm excited to see how the apple cider vinegar affects the flavor, or if we even notice a difference.
This is not an easy peel, so you gotta kind of
watch out. Do you want me to get scissors?
I don't. I think the knife's gonna be just as good, honestly.
Good luck. It's a dull knife, right? You didn't sharpen it?
No, it's good. We're good. All right. I already gave the ingredients. Let's do a smell. I like the consistency already because it's similar to something that I would make. Ooh, and no flow restrictor. That's good. Oh, it almost smells like a sweet and sour sauce. It's sweet and sour.
It is very sweet. It reminds me a little bit. Remember that tiger sauce that we got?
Yeah.
And how it was too sweet for me?
Yeah. This has the consistency of like a Chinese kind of sauce.
Wait. On the back end, I mean, it's very barbecue-y. Very barbecue-y.
this. Oh, I have a tendency to just pour a little too much, I guess. Okay, let's try this.
All right. I'm excited.
No, me too, right?
Yeah. Very sweet.
It's bright.
Very sweet.
Oh, wow, that's sweet.
Has some spice on the back end. This is, I would say, one of the spicier sauces tonight.
It is.
And it grows like it's a build. Like, you don't just taste it right away. I've got some spice in the back of my throat. What are your thoughts on it?
It is genuinely spicy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, though. The hottest thing we've had is the Watchukiss sauce. This is the hottest thing we've had.
No, this is the hottest thing we've had.
You think this is hotter?
Yeah.
You don't
This
like
is
it.
like in the front of my tongue and in the back of my throat.
What kind, did it say habaneros? Man, habaneros, crushed red pepper, and black pepper are the only things they used in here. I don't taste habanero, so I'm going to say this has a lot of crushed red pepper in it, and you can see the flakes. If you bite down on one of those, you're going to have a bite of this sauce that's completely different than the one before it, if you didn't get it.
Maybe I had that because I was quite tingly in the back of my throat and on the front of my tongue.
I got it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that's what the sweetness is doing? The sweetness opens up your taste buds in the front of your tongue, and then you get the spice in there, too?
Maybe. All I know is this is good
I don't know how
consistency.
that
This has a
works.
lot of stuff in it.
I'm
For
going to
me,
go back for more, though.
okay. For me, not the hot sauce that I would, not the one I would go to grab. I'm gonna get a little bit more, just a little bit of meat on it.
I feel like it's the most interesting.
It's interesting
of
for
the
sure.
hot sauces that we've had. Like, I feel like it kind of puts on its own little show when you eat it. Like, you're like, I'm eating this, and then a minute later, you're like, oh, I'm eating this instead. You know, it changes in your mouth.
I was gonna say, there's a flavor in there that's bugging me. There's just a little, like, there's the initial flavor that you get, and then there's just something that I don't like. Tasting it again, let's see, I'm gonna do a little bit with my finger.
I'll do that too.
Is there honey in this?
Yes. Right?
So I'm not the biggest fan of honey. I eat it on certain things as a component. Not one of those people that just puts honey on top of something. Something about the honey and the ginger to me, those are two things that I don't really care for in a sauce together, and I think that's what I'm getting. The sauce has a very Asian flavor to me, and when I love Asian food, but at the same time, the ginger has to be done just right.
There's ginger in here? Are you sure? Really?
There's ginger in it.
Oh my gosh. Did you see there's pineapple juice in here?
Pineapple juice and tangerine juice. That's why I'm like, this is going to be sweet and sour, and that's what it is. It reminds me kind of a sweet and sour sauce.
It doesn't for me. I mean, here's what I'd say. On the initial smell and on the initial taste, I get a real sweetness that's either sweet and sour or barbecue. And then that dissipates and it changes. It goes to the back of my throat and then heads to the front of my mouth, which is very strange. I feel like it's repeated. Like when I take another bite, it does the same. When I take another bite, but maybe I'm just, I don't know, hot sauced out. Maybe I'm just imagining it.
Might be. Where would you put this? Do you like this?
I do like this one. I feel like it's entertaining to eat.
It'd be definitely fun to show this to people to let them try it. So far, this is the only one that I'd say borders on the I don't really care for it for me kind of thing. It's very Asian, which I'm not against. I love an Asian sauce, but it's just got a little bit too much ginger and honey kind of taste for me.
See, I would argue my least favorite thing about the sauce is how sweet it can be when you're first tasting it.
It's very sweet. That's not a great thing.
No, I don't like that part.
Also, there's no beer flavor to this. There's no IPA beer flavor. I'm not getting. There's IPA in it, and I don't know if I'm.
I felt like there was a stench, a scent on the back end when you smell it that smelled kind of like smell it again. And then like almost like when you take your nose away, you smell it.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Just one more time. Hold on. Just one thing.
And?
You know what? This is like a nugget sauce.
That is
like
that's a good.
It's like a McNugget sauce. It's like if McDonald's came out with that, you'd be like, "Oh my God, this is the greatest new sauce." You gotta get the Stone IPA, tangerine, pineapple, ginger, honey sauce.
They're gonna card you. You can't get it in a Happy Meal.
Nope, cannot get this in the Happy Meal. It's good. It's not. That's like just tasting it by itself. It's good. Totally. Once again, could use that as a salad dressing. Right. But not for a hot sauce. Okay, last one. Now, this has a bit of a story. Diana picked out, or we were at KP. We were at Koreana International Market. Mm-hmm. It is called Koreana International Market.
It's Koreana.
Yeah. And they have a little. It's like a. I want to say it's like a tropical kind of Caribbean type section. You know, or Caribbean.
Well, it's like this end cap in the produce section.
They basically have a bunch of Jamaican stuff, and because they have hot sauce, they have Asian hot sauce, they have all this other stuff, but then they have a bunch of Jamaican stuff in this one area, and most of it's hot sauces. Now there's this company called Grace, and last time we got their regular hot pepper sauce, which I ended up loving. It's
you poo-pooed it in the store though.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure because it just looked so basic. But then again, I think when it's a product of another country, you have to really think a little bit differently about it because Americans do things up totally different, and I think other places tend to just look classy, and I think that's what it is. This is a classy label, and but it's like one you might skip over, you know. Why do they have sauce underlined? Hot pepper sauce. And it's got 3 peppers hot. So we got their regular hot sauce, which was just a hot pepper sauce. I think it was like cayenne peppers. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was. It just said it was a mix of peppers. I thought maybe it had some Scotch bonnets in it because it was Jamaican. Anyways, if you liked not Tapatio, Tabasco. If you like Tabasco, which I do, it's like Tabasco on crack. It's like the best Tabasco version. It's the best version of Tabasco that you will have. I kind of eat it on everything. I really like it. Like we're gonna go back and get more, and it was only like $3 or $4. This one was also not bad, $4.99. Now this is imported from Jamaica. That's not bad, $4.99. Imported from Jamaica. This is Grace's Bonnet. Oh my God! This is Grace's Scotch Bonnet hot pepper sauce. It says it's 4.8 ounces. It's in an 8-ounce. It's in an 8-ounce bottle. So I'm gonna just say that
5 ounce.
It's in a 5-ounce bottle. So I'm gonna just say that they're maybe they. Okay, ingredients: water, Scotch bonnet peppers, vinegar, moderate food starch, salt, spices, potassium sorbate, sodium metablissfolite. Okay, to preserve color. All right, so I'm excited for this because I like the flavor of Scotch bonnets, and you can't really find Scotch bonnets here. And I made a Scotch bonnet sauce with Jamaican Scotch bonnet peppers, and it came out awesome. which that one's also available. The hotter they come. Not sure if you know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna try. Or I'm gonna smell it. Come on. Static electricity. Alright. I have a funny feeling it's going to have like habanero smell because Scotch bonnets are similar.
Mm.
No flow restrictor. Oh my god. What does that smell like? It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know what that smells like, but there's something very specific that it smells like.
It's like generic fruit punch.
Huh. Oh my god.
No, there's like more vinegar in it.
Yeah? Alright.
But did you? What do you think? Like what are you thinking? Like,
there's something that I've smelled before that I'm getting it, and I don't know what it is. Again, consistency and something, the smell kind of reminds me of like a McNugget sauce. Look at that. Look at the way it even poured out.
I mean, yeah, it definitely has a sweetness because I think it smells like fruit punch.
But there's a savory note in there.
Yes, like there's a vinegar that cuts that.
Experience the authentic taste of the Caribbean with our range of pepper sauces. Okay, well,
Okay.
yeah, I'm excited for this
excited.
one. I'm so excited for this sauce. Man. All right.
Okay. Oh, you just went for it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, man.
That doesn't taste sweet at all.
No.
It smells like fruit punch.
That
is
is
no sweetness.
Savory and salty. And it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it got punched a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so good.
Mm-hmm. It's how can it smell so sweet and not taste sweet at all? Like not even a little bit.
Oh, babe. We might. I don't know. This product, it's another thing like Marie Sharp's. Like, we're just going to have to explore all their products.
Yeah.
We're going to have to explore all the Watchukiss products, all the Grace products, all the Marie Sharp. Marie Sharp has like 20 hot sauces, by the way. And that grapefruit, which I haven't used in a while, the grapefruit habanero, this reminds me of that in a weird way. Oh my god, but it's hotter. This is the hottest sauce we've had today.
It is. I agree.
Oh my god.
It just smells so sweet. Smell it. Smell it
Wow.
again.
God, and it is not sweet at all.
It
That's
doesn't
so
taste
weird.
the way it smells at all.
That is so weird. We're going to go through this quick. Because I'm going to use this on things.
That is tasty.
That is a good sauce.
That's a really good one. That might be the sauce of the night. Aside from your sauce.
It's making this cold baked chicken taste delicious. This now cold baked chicken tastes delicious. Oh my god. This big drumette I got is just insane, so I'm just pulling meat off of it and dipping it now like you. Oh my god. Does it have a kick to it?
Oh yeah, it does. This is a really good one. I'm a fan.
Uh-huh. If you keep eating that sauce, it'll wreck you a little bit. My nose is running. That's fucking fantastic.
That is good.
That does not taste... Okay. There's a little bit of that Marie Sharp vibe to it in the consistency. And just that there's an obvious tropical kind of note to it. But at the same time, it doesn't taste like any hot sauce I've had.
No.
I smelled something very familiar. Oh, God. Okay.
I thought that was going to be so sweet. I was actually worried about it.
It actually made my nose run a little bit. And we got to rank these.
Okay. I'm going to give you my ranking because I've been thinking about that actually. I've got to say, this is number one of the night. Grace Scotch Bonnet from Coriana Plaza. Delicious. That's
KP.
my number one. I have to say, I think my number two is the Watchukiss Kut. This is the $2 or $1 hot sauce at Grocery Outlet. They have a whole line. This is the smoked one. Number three would be the creamy citrus and ginger. All right, but I wouldn't really consider this a hot sauce. It's just a really good sauce to put on something.
Yep.
All right. Then I would go ahead and go Buck Dancer, delicious, Verde. Now, if you're looking for a Verde, I would put this actually at the front of the line.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
we're talking about all the sauces we've had just tonight, and it goes right there. I would go ahead and actually do the Stone IPA one after that. This is super sweet. If you don't like sweet things, you're not going to like it, but the sweetness dissipates pretty fast and just leaves heat in your mouth. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and say this roasted red pepper sauce was good. And then I would follow it with this jalapeno sauce. But I feel like, honestly, we had a really good night. This was a good sauce. This is a really good
nothing was
sauce.
bad. Nothing was bad by any means.
So I wouldn't say necessarily that any of these, like, I would go, oh, well, I wouldn't have that one because it's number 5 in my lineup. No, these are all really good sauces. I think we had a really good sauce night. The only one that I didn't like would be this one, and that's because I thought it tasted like Slim Jims, and I hate Slim Jims. So,
okay.
Yeah, I don't like that sauce.
So, I'm not going to include this in my ranking because it's so different than everything else that we have.
Yeah.
This is not a hot sauce. This is a spicy spread for, vegetables, or if you want to dip some, like, crusty bread in it or something. This is not made to be eaten the same way you eat hot sauce. So this is going to be, honestly, flavor-wise, I'd put this somewhere in the middle for me, but I'm not going to include it in my ranking because I don't know. It's just weird. Mm-hmm. All right. First two, exactly the same for me. Gonna switch out mine.
So that's these two. Yeah. So in same order too?
Yeah, same order.
Grace
same
followed
order.
by Watchukiss.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Then mine. So I'm gonna change that up.
Okay.
Then this creamy ginger. Then these two, and then Stone at the end. Mm-hmm. That's my ranking. But I think the other thing to take away is by clear winners. Now this is crazy. Clear winners. The two, I believe, cheapest hot sauces that we got are the best.
Yeah.
These two are amazing. And honestly, they taste so different from one another that I'm not even sure on any given day, like, this could just reverse, and this could be, I enjoyed them both equally. This surprised the hell out of me in how cheap it was for it to taste that good, and this surprised the hell out of me because it doesn't taste like anything I've ever had before. This is a really good smoky sauce. I've tasted stuff like this before. I don't know that I tasted a hot sauce that was this smoky before, which is awesome. But these are the clear winners.
Yes.
100%. So, Grace and Watch and I love my hot sauce, but I'm biased.
You know what's interesting, though, is one observation that you made at KP. So when I initially made the argument to get the Grace sauce the first time, I was like, well, let's try this one. And Corey didn't like the label. But then he said, oh, well, a really generic label, though, could mean that it's a really good sauce because it might just be so mainstream somewhere that they don't need a fancy label.
Tapatio has a pretty, they have a character on it. So is Cholula. I would argue both of those are really, there's a reason why they're really popular, because they're good. Same thing with Tabasco. They have generic labels. So, yeah, I was just, I was thinking wrong. I was looking at everything the wrong way. But, man, are these both really good. And I'm actually pretty impressed with all the Dave sauces. I just thought there wasn't a whole lot to the Dave sauces.
I liked the ginger one. I really did.
Yeah.
But I there's not a lot of heat. Like, they're not hot sauces. They're sauces, but they're not spicy. They're good marinades.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't even know if I'd like them as a marinade because
they're nugget sauces.
They're subtle. Yeah, they're subtle. The creamy ones, I could definitely see them on a nugget. You need to put a lot of those on whatever you're eating, and they're like, there's just nothing offensive about them. That sounds bad. They're good. They're just very mild in heat and flavor. Like, you're not getting hit by one thing particular when you try them. You're not getting, oh my god, that tastes like jalapenos. No, the jalapeno does not taste like jalapenos. And honestly, creamy ginger citrus one to me, that was my favorite out of the three. I don't taste any ginger. I'm not tasting any ginger. I taste more ginger in the stone than I do in the creamy ginger, but that's just me. And ginger is not a flavor that I love, so for me not to taste it, like, I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. Because there's food that has ginger in it that I love. But it's used in such a way that it must just mix.
Well, you even like that hot ginger that I was having. Like the ginger powder from Trader Joe's, and then you pour the hot water in.
I think that, because I love ginger ale. I think I love ginger as a drink. I just don't like it as a food. So it's not even a flavor that I hate, But it's like, for me, like, mint is one of my most... I love mint. I love anything minty. I love, I love mint. But when I'm eating, if it's not, like, chocolate, I do not want mint. Like, a lot of Thai spring rolls will have mint in them, and it throws me off. I don't like mint mixed with savory. So maybe that's what it is for me with the ginger. Maybe I like it as, like, a ginger ale or a ginger beer kind of thing, but I just don't care for it
just
as a super present flavor.
I've never really thought of it that way before. Like, if you if you don't want to eat something, but you like the way it tastes when you drink it. Yeah. I've never thought about that before. Like, because you wouldn't want to eat root beer.
No. Oh, Jesus.
You like solid root beer? Like a root beer wing? Or a root beer nugget?
It's sassafras, right?
Is it?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that what root beer is? Sassafras root or something like that?
Well, do people eat that?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I think...
Maybe people do want to eat root beer.
I think that's in root beer, and I think it's also in Dr. Pepper.
Well, I like Dr. Pepper.
Do we really want me to try liquid smoke?
I mean, do you want to try liquid smoke and this side by side? Because we said that they sounded... Or they tasted the same. Or smelled the same. We don't know if they taste the same.
I'm just putting a little on my finger. Here's the thing. Oh, you could totally do it too. It's not...
I don't want to do that.
It's there's not a... It's not like a flavor. Like, there's no salt in this. There's no sugar in this. There's no tang in this. It just tastes like smoke. It is the essence of smoke. So, you put this in your mouth, it tastes like you just walked by a campfire. It wasn't overpowering. I just put a little on my finger. It wasn't overpowering. But it just... Yeah, I mean... Like, okay, if you use this as a marinade, mix 1 part to 8 parts of water. You know what I mean? Like, basting 2 tablespoons to a half cup of olive oil. Seasoning 2 teaspoons per pound of meat. You use a very little bit of that, and it's really just for flavoring meat. But I 100% think that you could use this stuff. I'm going to try it again on my finger, because that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. This is the Watchukiss. See, this has flavor. This has salt in it. This has salt and probably some sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I want to add this to my normal Santa Maria grill. Because the Santa Maria grill has the red wine vinegar and lots of mustard in it because I love that marinade. You know, lots of mustard. I could see
so good.
Yeah, I could see doing like half a bottle of this, adding it to my marinade and being perfect. And the price point is enough to where it's like you wouldn't feel bad about wasting a half a bottle of this in your marinade.
It's true.
Because it's cheaper than probably what you would. It's probably the same price as the amount of all the other ingredients that you'd use in your marinade. You know, what do I use? I use about a quarter cup of Worcestershire. I use about a half a cup of red wine vinegar. I use probably 4 tablespoons of mustard, a whole bunch of seasonings. Think about the price of this. You know? I want to try that. I want to try it.
So you're going to do that with the tri-tip?
I think I'm going to add a little bit of to our tri-tip. I'm going to go to about there. I'm going to use about, let's see, about 1.5 inches worth of this for our tri-tip marinade. I think I'm just going to add it to my normal marinade and see what it does because I think it's going to be really good. And now that we got the grill working, I can reverse sear my tri-tip again. So stoked. But I liked all these. There was nothing that I just straight up didn't like. Even the stone one. Like I would eat that. It's not like gross to me.
Yeah.
You know?
But definitely the Grace.
Oh,
number
God.
1 for sure.
Oh God.
Watchukiss, number 2. So that would be KP and Grocery Outlet.
Yep. I can get that all locally in Sacramento. And Grocery Outlet's probably in other places too. And there's a KP in the Bay Area as well. So I think there's 2 KP locations. One in Rancho Cordova, one in either Oakland or San Francisco. I'm not sure. And yeah, if you've never been to KP, you have to go to KP anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to because it's friggin' amazing.
It is.
I was pretty happy with all this.
Me too.
High
I'm
five.
glad we finally did our wing video.
Yeah. And then I don't know when the new one will come, but I'm going to assume it's probably going to be after the new year.
Yeah, probably.
Now we got to build up hot sauces. That's the hardest part.
Well, but we did recently find out that Cost Plus Imports, the world market, has a ton of hot sauces at a great price point.
Now, the thing is because these are more expensive sauces, and these expensive sauces, if you can't find them on Amazon, you're paying a lot for shipping. You're going to pay $7 no matter what for one bottle. So...
Well, because, like, even when we ship hot sauces, we can fit 3 bottles for the same shipping rate, $7 to $75 for the flat rate shipping. But, I mean, shipping is expensive.
So maybe what we do for our next video is just do a Cost Plus exclusive video.
We should do an Empire Comics exclusive video too, though.
We could do both of them because really, I guarantee that, and I looked at the, Cost Plus has something like 100 and some odd hot sauces. Like, not all of them are available for store pickup, but all the ones that I personally really want to try, I looked, and they are available at Sacramento store pickup. So all the Bravado sauces, the Crimson sauce, I think, God, there was a whole bunch of brands that I'm just drawing a blank now. But all the ones that I really want to try, Bravado especially, I haven't had Bravado yet, and that's one of those companies I'd really like us to try. High Desert. Is it High Desert? I think that sauce. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of stuff. But I know there's sauces that I saw at Empire that I did not see on the Cost Plus website. So I feel like we could kind of like buy 3 sauces from Empire and buy 3 sauces from Cost Plus and then just go. And then beyond that, maybe just do some. This is what I do when I look at things. These are my eyes scanning, so we know what's all there. Because it's been almost a year since we've been to Empire, so their whole lineup might have changed.
Yeah, we last went in February for a mini hot sauce con, and Wow, almost a year.
And Empire's only doing curbside anyways, so I think you have to look up what they have. I don't know if you just call and ask or whatever. I don't know if they have it on their website. But those two places, I think, because for these more expensive sauces, we need to get them locally because that's where we're going to save money.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, if we're going to get those ones. But I'm pretty happy, too, with these awesome store finds and my own hot sauce. And who knows, by the time we do a new hot sauce video, my Reaper sauce might be ready.
Reaper sauce.
I get 2 pounds of Reapers.
All right. Are we going to call it quits?
I think we should. This is a good video. Nice talking to everybody.
Bye.
See you guys.